I will wait a bit until the people joins. Okay, I think I can even start. Guys, nowadays, 2026, the opportunities that are online, the opportunities that are in this world are incredible. I remember when I was a student, I didn't have the chance, I didn't have the possibility on on receiving feedback, receiving advice, having lessons with top players just with my phone, with connection, internet connection. Now is super easy. It's as easy as as it gets, because everything now is so simple, you know. With the social media, you can actually discover, and you can actually meet incredible people that can teach you go to the next level, you know. And I really believe right now it's extremely easy to win. It's extremely easy to be successful in every area of life. Like insane. You can learn from everyone in this platform, you know. And you can find people, really valuable people, that can teach you how to wake up early, how to control your feelings, how to have a great physique, how to win an orchestra audition, how to enter in your dream conservatory, how to study with your trombone hero. Like now it's extremely easy. I really believe, guys, that if you really don't want, if you really are not getting the results that you want in 2026, having all of these possibilities, all of these opportunities, is because you really don't want to. Now it's so easy, guys. And even in my position, with an orchestra job until I retire, until 65, 68, 70 years old, even in this moment, I'm constantly investing in new mentors, in people that is in the position that I want to be. I'm investing every single month in a new different thing, you know. And again, I'm someone that I would not need to be doing this. Honestly, I already have the position, the financial stability, but I want to grow constantly, and I'm coaching people that also wants to grow. So if I'm growing, if I'm learning something new, if I'm more valuable over a period of time, I will be able to help more my people. I will be able to develop with them, you know. So it's extremely important, guys. I think nowadays in 2026, to really get close to someone that is in the position you want to be, you know. Now, as I said at the beginning of the life, it's extremely easy, really. If you guys are not getting the results that you really want in your life, literally, is you have to think about what are you gonna lose, you know. We are living only one time. This is only a one chance, one shot opportunity. We are gonna be living only this life, and then after this, who knows what is gonna happen. But I'm really someone that doesn't settle for little. I'm really someone that really wants to make their dreams come true, and I'm really someone that doesn't tolerate the situation that is right now. And what I'm telling you, I'm already having a position. Most of you that are watching me, they probably don't have a position, and you think that the end goal of life is getting your position and that's it. But many brass players, many musicians I met throughout my career, which are really in the top of their leagues. When I was playing in Berlin, I had the amazing chance to meet the best conductors, the best soloists, the best brass players in the world, you know. And most of them, they have this feeling of, okay, now I got my dream position, but what now? What is it coming next? And this is exactly the same I'm having here, in my situation. I'm already for I passed my trial here in the Helsinki Philharmonic in May 2025, and we are almost hours away to be 1st of March. And still, I'm still developing. I'm still thinking in which place, in which better place I can be, in which better situation I can be. Am I really uh, I do I really want to be here the rest of my life? So there is always all of these questions. There is always all of these things, especially for someone that is constantly developing. In my case, I'm always developing, guys. The people that follows me on social media, guys, I wake up every day 5 a.m. I try to hit a workout every day. I'm always trying to find different ways in order to succeed, in order to develop, in order to gain more followers, in order to impact more people, in order to basically help as many people as I can. That this is something that I really like, and this is actually my passion, helping you, because like I said in the previous lives, guys, it's Saturday at 4 p.m. here in Helsinki. I have a list of 100 things I could do better than being here in on live, answering your questions and helping you. I have a list of 2,000 things I could do better, but instead of this, I'm here to give you the best value. So, that means, and I'm not getting paid for this. Normally, I will know most of the people around me. They would do this if someone goes there and gives him 100 euros, 200 euros. But not many people would do this for free. And this is really what I like. This is really what I'm every day waking up earlier for. Helping my students getting better, and I have to be in my top prime every day. So I have to continue my routine non-stop, and not letting myself miss a single day. Because when when am I gonna be more able to help the people around me? When I wake up at 8 or 9 like the rest of the people, and don't do anything valuable for the rest and doesn't help others, or when I wake up earlier so I can hit the gym, I have energy. That this energy is not only for myself for the rest of the day. This energy, I'm constantly sending audios to my students, giving them the best value, helping them grow. That's why I'm following this daily process every single day, and I'm not letting myself miss a single day, because that's the mindset. The 1% people I worked with throughout my whole career is, and I'm constantly working with them. This is the mindset that they share. This is the mentality, the work ethic that they follow. That's why they have amazing results, and the rest of the people has no results. That's the only reason. They have this mindset. They are constantly thinking, how can I improve? How can I help more people? How can I give better value to the people around me? So, guys, that's why I'm following this process. That's why it's a Saturday at 4 p.m. Helsinki time. I'm not watching Netflix like the rest of the people. That's why I'm not losing my time drinking a beer with colleagues, with friends, and not helping anyone. That's why I'm doing all of these valuable things, because I really want you guys to improve. I really want you guys to go to your next level. I really want you guys to achieve your dreams, to be successful. That's why I'm doing this. Otherwise, I have a list of 20,000 things I can do better than this. So, um, let me reply to some questions here. We have some on Instagram, some on YouTube. I think I wrote some on Instagram. Let me check. I lost them. Hola Víctor, ¿qué tal todo? Cuando vengas a Valencia, ¿darás alguna clase individual? Víctor, if someone asks me, si alguien me pregunta, yo las daré. The main idea for me in Valencia is just to teach master classes. Some people ask me to even drink a coffee or whatever, but guys, you have to understand my schedule. I'm really taking uh, I'm really taking time from my own time off in order to do these lives and to do the lessons and everything. So I'm already giving so much value here for free that if the people applies it, what I'm saying for free online, literally in the lives that I recorded and other videos, their life can go to literally the next level, to another whole level. So if someone asks me, yes, of course, we can. If I have time for it, I will. Apart from that, I will also see some properties, meet with some real estate agents. This is also one of my passions. Some people likes to watch Netflix, drink a beer, and lose their time. I like to watch a 1 million euro property, meet the real estate agents, uh, discover the neighborhoods. Like this is also one of my passions. So if I have free time from that, I of course I will give a lesson. Okay, let's reply to other questions here on YouTube. Soy Adán, bro. ¿Cómo organizas tus sesiones de trabajo y cómo mejoraste el inglés? Okay, Adán. My working sessions. How do I do my working sessions? I try I try every day to, especially depends on your working sessions, depends if you're a student with no position or you are in the orchestra. Because I remember when I was a student, my working sessions they were completely different than now. Like my working sessions, Adan, they were literally the whole day I was at the conservatory or at the Philharmonie Berlin when I was playing in the Karajan Academy. I was the whole day literally practicing. And for practicing, I'm not only meaning playing trombone and that's it. Practicing for me was singing the pieces. Practicing for me was listening to recordings. Practicing for me was listening to other recordings of previous lessons. Practicing for me is free bassing, is playing piano, is so many things than actually playing trombone. And in the moment I discovered that, the second trombone of the Berlin Phil, my mentor for the last 2 years, Jesper Busk Sorensen, told me you have to you have to find more ways in order to be efficient in the practice room. And playing 8 hours a day trombone is not the most efficient way because you get really tired here, really collapsed here, and the whole system just collapses and falls. So you really want to be efficient. But the most important, I'm not gonna tell you, man. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't know your schedule. So I'm not gonna tell you from 10 until 11 you just do this and then break and then I'm not gonna tell you that because you have your life, you have probably your high school or university or lessons or whatever. I have no idea what you're doing in your free time. But what I have to tell you that is extremely important is duty above pleasure. Meaning you have to put more hours into the practice, especially if you want to apply for places like Berlin Philharmonic or great academies or great conservatories. You have to put more work and more effort than the rest of the people. So man, Adan, you are gonna be competing. If you are going to really big auditions, you're gonna be competing with crazy guys like me and my students that we are really the whole day in a practice room. No one practices more hours than us. You know, you have to. You are preparing the entrance in the bachelor. Of course, depends which bachelor. It's not the same with the Berlin with a really high level than other conservatories, small cities in Germany or even small cities in Spain, or Latin America. But if you really want to end up in a nice place, in a nice place with a nice teacher, the best opportunities are there. You know, Adam. So I always try to be myself, close to the best people, close to the best players. So in that sense, I could improve more. You know, I always made sure, Adan, that I was with the top players, surrounded by the top players, being in the best cities in order to study music, listen to the best orchestras. I was always making sure I was in the best possible position as a student, then in an academy. I couldn't tolerate an academy that was second league, third league orchestra, B, C, D orchestra. If I entered in one academy, it had to be always the best. So everything I did in my life, I tried I tried always to be the best or in the best places as possible, you know. So I hope, Adan, this tip helps you out, um, and you really get in the conservatory you want to. I mean, it's a matter, if you are doing this process alone, I strongly suggest you. And I lost so much time when I was young, uh, trying to do the things by myself, trying to really figure out stuff by myself, and it was so many years of frustration, so many years of losing time, so many years of not knowing exactly where to go. But in the moment that you have someone that tells you you have to do this and you have to go to this place, pa pa, super easy, you know. You have to invest in someone, man, that really helps you arrive in the place that you want to be, you know. And it doesn't need to be me, brother. It can be someone else. Now online there is so many mentors, man, so many coaches. I strongly recommend you to really go with someone that you really connect with. That's my opinion. I connect a lot with Jurgen van Rijn. That's why I studied with him. You know, I love how he plays. Then in Berlin, I really connect a lot with the orchestra, how the people, the trombone section plays. So that's where I wanted to be. You know. And how did you improve your English? Yes, basically, I was talking about it with someone this morning. I don't know if it was a student. He asked me, "How can you improve your English? Because I'm here in Spain, and I'm going to an academy, but it's not really good." And my experience, actually, 17, 18 years of English in the high school, English in an academy, that was not the best. I really couldn't speak after 18 years, you know. um, with the education of the high school and the English academies, it was not enough my level. So the only moment I developed is when I started to study in Amsterdam with 18 years old, and I didn't surround myself fully with the Spanish people like the rest of the Spanish guys do. I was, for the first few months, only with English, Americans, Belgium, Netherlands, so people from there. So we were communicating most of the time in English. So this is what I recommend you: go abroad and study in a place that is not in Spain or wherever you are from, Latin America or something. Just try to go out of your house. That's the not only for the English but also for here and for growth is one of the best things I I strongly suggest anyone. Hola Víctor, buenas tardes. ¿Qué podría hacer para no cambiar la embocadura a la hora de hacer graves y agudos? Okay, not to change the embouchure for doing low notes and high notes. You have to understand, Miguel, that you have to really develop a strong embouchure and a strong concept of sound in order to make this happen with no effort. If you see my embouchure, Miguel, you're gonna see that it barely moves. It needs to move tiny bit, of course, but it barely uh, moves. You know, it stays consistent throughout the whole process. So take guys a small look here. You see that it barely moves. Of course, the lips has to go a bit like this. The air changes, air pressure. So there are things that are changing, you know. But in essence, this needs to be as fixed as possible. I strongly recommend you, Miguel, to to really work on these like really simple exercises with the piano or the tonal energy, flutter and free bassing or mouthpiece. You see that doesn't move, right? So if you do this for the next couple of months, 4, 5, 6 months, you will be able at some point to play high register and low register with actually no effort. So it's not an sprint, Miguel. Sorry, I didn't share you the. It's not like the Coca-Cola formula, you know, or it's not a tip that I give you and tomorrow you're gonna be able to to play this without moving the embouchure, you know. So make sure you practice it every day. Don't let yourself miss a single day, because if you are letting yourself miss a single day, the same mindset that this gives you, it's giving you also the chance and the possibility to miss multiple days. So that's why in everything I do, I try to, doesn't matter if I'm tired, doesn't matter. Do you think, guys, Sunday mornings or Saturday mornings, I'm happy to go to the gym at 5 a.m.? I'm really strongly motivated with so much energy. No, there are days that I don't want to go. There are days that I feel like shit. I feel really tired, you know. But I cannot fail to my word. That's the most important thing you have, Miguel, and the rest of the people watching us. You cannot fail to your word. That's the most important thing you have in your life, man. So doesn't matter if you're tired, if you don't want to do the damn exercise, you just need to play it. You just need to do it every day, because these things, they create a habit. You need to create a habit in order to win. When do you want results, Miguel? You want it one day yes, and the other day no. One day you get a nice position, but the other day you don't get it. You want great results every single day. So that's why you have to always push forward. That's why, guys, me and my students, we don't miss a single day. While the rest of the people probably watching here, you guys let yourself miss almost every day with everything, you know? That's why if you compare now who is watching the life of who, you get the answer. So this is the mindset, guys. This is the mindset that you need to have if you want to get in great places. No one is gonna gift you a great position, a great academy anywhere. No one, bro. No one. And if you want to really get amazing positions that you don't know how, ask people. Get the coaching of someone that you really like, that you really connect with. Again, it doesn't need to be me. It can be someone else. So many guys around giving amazing value online. Okay, next questions here from Instagram. Alex, ¿echas de menos tu tierra y amigos? ¿Qué tal es la vida en Finlandia? Saludos, Alex. if I'm missing my friends and my house in Spain, and how is to live in Finland. Honestly, guys, I reached the point right now where I don't really I don't really miss my country. I like to go there for holidays, but I think this year I was last Christmas, but of course the rhythm there in Spain is everything really slow. Almost no one has the same routine as I do. Almost no one wants to develop every day, wants to really make their dreams come true. The life there is so relaxed, so comfortable. It's so comfortable that it's killing dreams, it's killing the people there. This is actually every time I go, this is what I feel. This is what I feel. Really slow life, really people settling for not so much, you know? When I want to make my dreams come true. And I have the feeling whenever I say to my friends or to my family there is something like really over the top, like I want to move to the UAE or to move to Asia, to live and make money with my phone and a laptop, which I'm already doing right now. You know, it's something that is happening right now in my life. I don't need to be playing in an orchestra, you know. I'm making enough money with my phone and with my laptop in order to live literally anywhere in the world. So that is no problem, you know. But and this is something normal for me and the group of entrepreneurs that I'm in. You know, actually my friends and colleagues from entrepreneurship classes, lessons. You know, this is normal to be free, to not have a job, to really to really live anywhere in the world. That is something already normal for me. But every time I go there, every time I try to explain them what I'm doing, no, 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 but that's no, 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 but that's not safe. You don't have money entering in your account every month the same amount. The mindset is really old fashioned, guys. The country I come from, Spain, is really nice for drinking, for eating, for getting nice sun. Well, not in the area that I come from, but the mindset is so old fashioned, so old fashioned. Like it's insane. That's why I don't like to go so much. If I go, is to meet with my group of entrepreneurs, which are also some of them from Spain, and that's it. I think this summer I will go there 2 weeks, or 1 week and a half even, because I have a fitness event with my fitness coach, but not for more. Not for more. I really like to be. I prefer to be here in Finland. I have. I go to the office every day. I have my routine. Um, I have no distractions, literally. So it's really amazing to have to have for yourself a routine that really works and really makes you develop. I mean, I didn't share yet my body transformation, but it's been insane, like insane. I'm getting insane results, and in the coming weeks, coming months, a whole nother level. So I really replying to your question, I really don't miss Spain so much. I actually try to go not so often, you know, if I'm honest with you. Miguel, thank you very much for all your tips. Um, I'm ending the bachelor, and sometimes it's difficult to me for me to be constant. Miguel, to be perseverant is probably one of the things that you really want to do in your life, because I know many really great players with a lot of talent, but they practice 1 day, 2 days, and then 3 days they rest. You know, they don't get anything. I never was the best musician. Never in any audition that I did, I was never the best musician. Like not at all. There was people with better sound. There was people with better musicality, people with better articulation, better musical ideas. everything better, everything, you know. And but the thing that they were not better than me is to be consistent, to be perseverant, ser constante. The people that I had the chance to play with in an audition, they were not as constant as perseverant as me. That's why I got the results I wanted and they didn't, even though they are better players. That's something. That's something. It happened to any in any audition I played. In every audition I played, there was always someone better, always, always. But but there was always, uh, but there was no one putting more effort and work than me. This is something I know for a fact. I cannot sneaking in the life um, of the people to know exactly what they do, but in summer you can check the Instagram and you can see more or less what the people is posting. Are they posting in their practice room? Are they posting here practicing, or are they posting festival, music festival, parties in their village, trip to Rome? You can really see who is practicing and who is not. So this is something. It made me succeed in what I wanted to succeed, Miguel. Just the thing of not settling for little, working my ass off more than the rest. That was the main thing, you know. Alex, ¿recomiendas Mario Mindset? Yes, man, 100%, bro, 100%. In Spain, in Spain we are so old-fashioned at the same time that every time there is someone trying to offer help, trying to offer a nice service, the first idea that comes to their mind, because we are really modern and really advanced in Spain, it's basically pyramidal pyramidal scheme. The first thing that they think is estafa piramidal. Okay, if it's a pyramidal scheme, why do I'm right now able to live from my phone and from my laptop anywhere in the world? In fact, I didn't announce it yet. I will announce it in the coming months. But since I'm already making a living with my laptop and with my phone, for me it's a bit not so smart to be a musician in an orchestra. So I'm making moves uh, in the coming months. I'm making moves. I will announce them as soon as I can. But I recommend it 100%, man. Would you would you pay someone, Alex, money that can help you really change your habits? You say here, you said here in the message, uh, be, um, behind, before you said uh, waking up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym is hard, but for me it's already a standard. Who do you think taught me those standards? Who do you think taught me that it's possible to live with this and with a phone, with internet connection from anywhere in the world? Who do you think taught me this? Do you think I realized it myself? Was Mario together with other mentors, you know? So of course I recommend the help of someone that is in a position that you really want to be. Of course, man. And you do it all the time, probably. I invested so much money on lessons with trombone teachers to send me to teach me how to play the trombone, how to play the instrument. Is that the pyramidal scheme to be a mentor? I'm a coach. I'm in a pyramidal scheme. I think the people that says this is actually so crazy stupid, and I'm not afraid of saying this online, even though it's gonna be recorded. I'm not afraid. So yes, man. in Spain, everyone is really modern, man, really modern, and the mindset is really open. Which trombone and mouthpiece you play? I play I play a Kunan Hoyer, but this model I had a call yesterday with the people at Kunan Hoyer, which is a German brand that I'm artist, and I started playing this instrument for already when I was 11 or 12 years old, something like that, like really young. And this model is from 2011. They don't make it. They don't make the model since 2011, literally, and it works so good. You have no idea. Um, I will be probably going to Germany. They invited me to the house, in order to try some instruments and hopefully getting a new model, because every day I'm receiving this question, literally. Every day I'm receiving this question: what instrument do you play and which mouthpiece? And guys, do you think that if you buy the same trombone as I play, and if you buy the same mouthpiece as I'm playing, which is a Vincent Bach 5GS, do you think you really, guys, you're gonna play like me? That doesn't work like that, guys. It's not the arrow, it's the Indian that pulls the arrow. So you have to really develop a concept of sound, a sensibility here. Everything is here. The tuning, the whole thing is here, guys. The difference, and I was telling to a student earlier, the only difference between the guy that gets the position in the orchestra, in the orchestra audition, and the other one that doesn't get anything, is not this. It's not what instrument they play. It's not which mouthpiece they play, which model, which size of the lead pipe. That's bullshit. The only difference is these guys. So um, don't worry so much. Wirtenstatter. Don't worry so much about the equipment. The equipment actually doesn't mean anything. I know brass players, trumpet players, trombone players, tuba players, that if you give them a mouthpiece and you put that mouthpiece into a rock from the street or from the forest, a rock, a piece of rock, they will make it sound even better than anyone with these instruments. I mean, because it's the person that plays the instrument, it's not the instrument itself. Of course, you have to adapt in the moment that you choose your mouthpiece. You have to really see what fits for you, because in my case, I have a size of the jaw, I have the position of the teeth, I have different lips than you, I have different mouth than you. Everything is different. All the physiognomy is different. And for me, this mouthpiece fits. But probably for you, it's like the shoes. If I'm wearing your shoes, you are a 41 and I'm a 43, it's not gonna fit. So you have to really choose something that helps you, instead of making your life um, more difficult. Choose something that really helps you and gets your life more easier, basically. Let me see more question, guys. If you have some questions, please feel free to write them down. That's why I do these lives, in order to interact with you, and in order, if I can help you. When I play high notes, I'm getting tired in the mouth, and what can I do? And the sound stops. What can I do? Of course, this might be a Joe. This might be because really different things. You cannot. Probably it's because you are pressing so much, so you are not letting your lips get the blood and vibrate. So that's why probably the sound is not producing. This is one option. Another option is that your airflow here stops, so you're not blowing enough air. Another option, the position of your teeth are too close together, so you're not letting your air going. Another option, you are tensing so much your throat, so you don't let the air pass through. Another option, your lip corners are not strong enough, so you don't you cannot hold the high register. It can be so many things, Ayo. So many things. If I don't see you playing in front of me, it's really difficult with a message to actually know what is wrong. If you, Joe, if you really want to develop this and improve in this, uh, send me a message or even join my community. It's only $50 a month to get access to me 24/7. I mean, this is crazy ridiculous. The price, the top players like me, they don't give this possibility to so many. So if I would be a student again and I would be watching this live, I would be in the community, like 100%. I will be closer to the people that can help me, because a job, you're gonna be with this problem for many months, many years, not able to solve it, and there's gonna be a lot of frustration. But again, there is so many coaches around. It doesn't need to be me 100%. Can be someone else, you know. But get a coach, bro. Honestly. Hey man, what fuels your motivation to be better? Do you think you will ever be satisfied, not want to improve? Because waking up at 5 is not fun. So why do it? Okay, Ook news. If you ask me that, if you don't want to wake up at 5, if uh, if it's not fun, of course it's not fun. It's not fun. But I know that I have to do this whole process in order to get better. Because guys, we are not gonna develop if we are comfortable. In fact, if you are comfortable, the development goes like this. In fact, there is gonna be people in the next audition you take. Ugnius, Ugnius Tamulinas. There is gonna be people in the next audition. You're not gonna be alone. Who do you think has more chances to win an audition? Someone that wakes up at 5 and has these 3 hours in order to go to the gym, meditate, do breathing exercises, prepare their body in order to be comfortable and strong for practicing, or someone that wakes up at 8, 3 hours later, and doesn't do this preparation before, mental preparation, body preparation, in order to perform the instrument. This is one thing. Who do you think is gonna have more chances in an audition? Someone that eats unhealthy, is eating pizza, hamburgers every day out, and not doing anything with his life, feeling bad, putting poison, drinking alcohol, smoking, putting toxic stuff in their body, or someone that is healthy, has great habits, someone that eats healthy food, benefit for the body, so he or she feels better, he or she plays better the trombone. Because at the end of the day, Ugnius, this is an amplifier of who we are. This is gonna sound exactly the same as we feel. If we feel depressed, if we feel tired, if we feel like if we feel like shit, basically, this is gonna sound like shit. I'm telling you, because I was for many years in this situation. For many years, you know? And it all changed when I completely changed my habits. Oh wow, suddenly I'm free. I can live from my laptop and my phone. Oh wow. Suddenly I have an orchestra position after 19 auditions. Oh wow. Suddenly I feel happier than ever. What is happening? That's the routine. That's waking up at 5. Because you feel so freaking good when you do that. You hit the gym, you feel nice, you look at yourself in the mirror every morning, and you also you feel stronger. You look at yourself to the mirror, you like the person you see in front of you. You get the confidence. I don't think anyone that is fat or really overweight can be confident in his or her whole life, you know. It's your habits is a mirror of who you are, and also your habits and discipline is the thing that is gonna really determine either you are successful or not successful. So if you want to be in the successful ones, you need to change your habit 100%. 100%. Because having bad habits at the same time, the only thing it's gonna do is destroying you. I'm telling you, Ugnius, because I was in that position, in that situation. There was a point when I was living in Berlin, I couldn't go to sleep without drinking, without being drunk. Imagine how bad I was feeling. Luckily, everything changed, but it was time. It was not from one day to another. So really, why doing it? Why not? Why following the path of the rest? Do you want the same results, Ugnius, as the rest of the people? Go do what the rest of the people does. Wake up late, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, go to parties, criticize around, do all of these things. But if you want to be from the 1% successful, probably it's better not to follow the masses. My my tip, and my tip following exactly what I the lifestyle that I'm doing right now. I can tell you, I feel the happiest, the healthiest, the fittest in all my life. Waking up at 5 is one of the things, but it changed my life. My mouth gets tired when playing high notes, and I can't produce a sound anymore. What should I do? Um, you asked me already the same question. Grande, José Soler. Big greetings, man. Saludos. Is there another question? There is not. Here in YouTube, there is the same guy. I'm gonna kick this guy out because he's asking the same whole thing. I'm playing in a slow car um, model. I have to ban this guy, otherwise he's gonna takes the whole thing. I'm playing a slow car solo from 2011. Kunan Hoyer. Una pregunta, si en la semana hay días en los que si me despierto a las 5 no duermo lo recomendable, ¿qué hago? Miguel, the most important thing you have to do, sometimes there are days that I wake up at every day I wake up at 5, but there are days I'm really tired, like today, for example. And because yesterday we had concert until it finished I went to sleep like at 9:30 or even 10. Which for me that's a normal time to go to sleep. I would prefer even before, because if you wake up at 5 and you do so many things, trust me, at 6 p.m. you're destroyed. You know. So I strongly recommend you to go to bed earlier. If you cannot go to bed earlier because you were not responsible with the phone or scrolling, this is what most people has the problem, or you have a concert or anything, Miguel. Literally, what I recommend you is to take a nap. I did a 30-minute nap today. Otherwise, I was really tired. We did leg workout this morning, and I was already so strong. So I was so tiring. But what I recommend you is that you sleep between 7 and 9 hours. That's perfect. That's what I'm sleeping, especially doing workouts now. I'm changing my body. I'm going every day to the gym, so the body needs to take a little rest every once in a while. So that's why it's extremely important to sleep. I give a lot of priority to sleeping. So to sum up, really, wake up every day at 5. Don't fail to your word. Don't miss on that, because that's gonna give you a strong confidence. And go to bed 8, 9 p.m., 10 p.m. If you're from Spain, some families, with my family, we used to have dinner at 9:30 or something. It's ridiculous. Here I have dinner 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. It's a bit more normal in the rest of Europe. That's why this happens in only in the country that we come from. Manu, ¿qué podemos hacer en esos días que no nos sentimos tan bien, ya sea personalmente o en el instrumento? ¿Qué recomiendas? ¿Solo parar ese día de tocar o alguna manera de ser productivos? Okay, Manu. Of course, every day doesn't feel good to practice or even to wake up. Some days I just want to stay sleeping because I'm really tired or I don't have the motivation. But you know what I do? I just do it. You know, I think I think about the other option. If I don't do it, what is gonna happen to me? I'm like the rest of the people with no results. I'm like the rest of human beings that doesn't have the life they want. So I make everything possible in order not to fail to my word and in order to not miss a single day. Because again, Manu, I don't want to be like the rest of the people. And I mean with the rest of the people, a job that they don't like having, not financial stability, not the physique and the habits they want to have, criticizing all around and always being like that. I don't want to be like the rest. That's why I'm taking actions that really takes me to another path. And if you think about it, Manu, if you want to be successful, you have to, like, I mean successful, not getting an okay orchestra. No, 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 no. Successful, like having your financial freedom, being able to feel happy with yourself, to be confident, have a great physique, which I'm working on, um, making your dreams come true, Manu, dear. This is what I'm here for, and this is what I do these lives in order to help you achieve your dreams. Everyone talks, Manu. So many people that talks, they have no idea about anything, but they talk, they give their opinion, and they mostly tell you that it's not possible. You know how many people doubted at me when I told them in my conservatory, I want to study with Jurgen van Rijn. He's my dream teacher, my dream player. Everyone laughed at me, bro. They didn't even think for themselves that was possible from a small village, small city in the north of Spain, going to study to Amsterdam with one of the best players, if not the best trombone player. They didn't thought it was possible, man. But I made it. Everyone was doubting. The same with the Berlin Philharmonic Academy. Everyone told me, no, not so many people get to play there. It's really difficult. There's gonna be always people that doubt you, and that's why that's every time this thing comes to my mind, Manu. This idea, the feeling of literally, I am not feeling in the mood personally or with my instrument. I am not feeling in the mood. Then I think, what is the other option? Being like one of the rest, and the motivation comes. So you need something that fuels you. You need something that really makes you a bit uncomfortable, man. That's why most successful people is constantly changing environment, is constantly improving, is constantly making themselves uncomfortable. You know, that's how the 1% acts. If you want to be like the rest, literally, like I said to someone here in the chat, if you want to be like the rest, literally, do the same things that the rest does. Go out in the weekends, drink alcohol, smoke cigarettes, wake up late, complain, don't practice enough, watch Netflix, many other many other examples. If you want to be like the rest, if you want to be one of the top 1%, I know many people from the top 1%. They don't do that. you know. And I always try to copy or emulate whatever the people I admire, which are not necessarily all trombone players. Even to some degree, I admire trombone players how they play musically, but then I look at their habits. They almost all drink alcohol. They almost all go to party. They almost all watch Netflix. So I don't let myself be one more. I don't let myself really be one more person with the life that they don't want. I admire many people, Imangazzi, which I listen daily, Mario Lopez Mindset, my mentor, um, Andrew Tate, for example. These people that really are changing lives, you know. And some people may agree, some people may disagree, but everyone, we have all our own criteria, our own perspective. So guys, thank you very very much for this live. I really like to give you value. If you are not improving in 2026, now is extremely easy. If you want to get your next orchestra audition, if you want to improve range, sound, and you want to do it with me, you want me to be the mentor that guides you not only with the instrument, also with in your life, with your habits, with your with the whole system. Because at the end of the day, being successful in life is not only playing good trombone and being in a nice orchestra. At least this is what is for me, you know. Being successful in life is having all the areas covered, like be able to be disciplined, be able to be confident, to respect yourself when you see yourself to the mirror, be fit, like so many of those things, you know. So if you want to join the community and get feedback directly from me, it's in the description of my bio. If you're preparing a New York audition or recital or whatever, I'm here to help you guys 24/7. So wish you an amazing day, and thank you very much all for this. Ciao ciao.